The Miami Dolphins are definitely in style this season, and any Doll fan worth his salt will swear that Coach Don Shula is genius personified. Shula took a good team which was riddled with injury and defection and made it better with an injection of young studs like defensive lineman Don Reese, the son of a mortician from Mobile, Alabama. While the new Dolphins have risen to the top of the AFC East, the cellar belongs to a team which creaks along on the mechanical knees of its star quarterback. Joe Namath and the New York Jets can still summon up sparks of greatness, but those occasions are getting fewer and farther between. And under the lights in Miami, the Dolphins were proving themselves a cut above all the rest. The names are more obscure now than ever, but veterans like Zonka, Warfield, Fernandez, Anderson, and Buoniconti have been replaced or filled in for without a loss of quality. Suddenly, the Miami Dolphins are one of the league's youngest teams with 16 players having 2 years or less experience. But so far, they are also one of pro football's finest teams, thanks to head coach Don Shula. With the most miraculous effort of his impressive coaching career, Shula has rebuilt his team on the run, and last week they tore into the lowly New York Jets. New York's Joe Namath had neither the line nor the legs to stand up to a fierce Miami rush put on by newcomers like Randy Crowder and Don Reese, number 76. Now, more than ever, Namath is dependent on perfect protection. When Miami flushed him out of the pocket, his greatness was negated, and the only place to go was down. While the Dolphin defense frustrated Namath, Miami's number 12, Bob Griese, found time to throw, free and easy. Number 89, elusive Nat Moore, has replaced Paul Warfield as the Dolphins' big play receiver in an attack that is more evenly balanced since the departure of Larry Zonka's basic ball control. This year, Griese can scramble around and come up with new ways for a fullback to score. One of Zonka's replacements, speedy Norm Boulash, tallied twice with pass receptions. But the night's most spectacular moment was provided by rookie Fred Solomon, an ex-quarterback from Tampa University. Solomon's daring and dazzle are typical of the remodeled Dolphins. The injection of uncharacteristic enthusiasm has increased production in almost every area. Against Namath, the defense picked off their 18th and 19th interceptions, 2 more than they had during all of '74 and tops in the NFL this season. This one was gathered in by flying Jake Scott. With a 27-7 victory over the Jets, a 7-1 record to lead the division by 2 games, and the 33rd win of their last 34 hometown decisions, the Miami Dolphins look like they are back in the groove of their championship years. A blend of solid veterans like Scott and improving youngsters like Reese and Crowder could be the mix that leads to the biggest home game of all next January 18th in the Orange Bowl. That game will be called Super Bowl number 10.